Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a little Sephora haul here. I feel like the VIB sale is coming up really soon, so I'm like, I need to get this video up because I wanted to share some of the stuff I've purchased at Sephora. Over the past couple of months, I've bought things here and there. I'm really behind on like my hauls though, so I've done pretty much first impressions on most of these products already, but I have got quite a few things here, so let's go ahead and get into this haul. Actually, before I get started, I did want to mention one thing. I did apply this year again for the Sephora Squad. They do this competition every year for different beauty influencers that we could sign up and apply, and they give like not very many spots. I think it's like probably like 20 or 30 or something like that, and it's basically to be a Sephora ambassador for the year. I think you get to work with exclusive like brands. I think you get a lot of products sent to you for review and different events and stuff, so it's a really good opportunity and can do a lot for someone's channel. So I am applying again. I'm just gonna keep applying because you never know. I said this in my post, but you never know when it's like your time to shine, so we're just gonna keep going for it. I'm not gonna get discouraged even if I don't make it, but they do like to see testimonials, so if you guys do want to fill out a testimonial as to why I would be a good addition to the Sephora Squad, I will have the link down below where you guys can do that. As always, I really appreciate the time that you guys take to do that every year for me. It really means a lot to me, so just thought I would throw that out there. But let's get into the goodies. So first up, I got this little, it's kind of a skincare slash primer hybrid here. This is the Glow Recipe Strawberry BHA Pore Smooth Blur Drops. These just launched. They actually launched on my birthday, February 28th, so I was kind of intrigued about that, but then I read more about it. I'm like, wait, this sounds like something I would really like, and I tend to really love Glow Recipes products, from their skincare, their glow drops, a lot of their stuff I just really enjoy. So I picked this one up. It's a treatment plus primer to blur pores and control excess oils. So I have been trying this a couple times now. Love the packaging here. Glow Recipe always does fun like fruit themed products. I'll go ahead and show you guys the consistency. It's really lightweight, kind of like a gel finish, just blends right into the skin, and it does do a little bit of blurring. Now, I mostly wanted this because I wanted it more for the mattifying properties, but I do feel like I do get a little bit oily with this one. It does not completely control my oils, so kind of sad about that one, but I do feel like it does give a nice blur to the skin. I feel like the skin, it does look really nice. Your foundations don't get as cakey even with the full coverage. So I've tried this a couple times now. I like it, but it's not going to be my go-to for a really long wearing makeup day because I just need a little bit more oil control, but I'm still kind of testing this one out. I feel like maybe I would rather go for their dewdrops instead of this one, just to add even more hydration in, and then go in with a more mattifying primer. So for me, this feels almost like just a regular lightweight moisturizer. I did end up picking up two new foundations that I have been testing out. I do have a video featuring both of these. So first up is the Makeup Forever, the HD Skin Matte Velvet. I had to try this one out because their original matte velvet powder was a product that was just so raved about in the community. Hadn't heard much about it lately, so it looks like they kind of just redid it and made it better. This is the packaging, and typically I don't use a lot of powder foundations because I feel like I just prefer a liquid. This one does look really nice on the skin, and it's kind of nice to have it in my drawer to kind of touch up, throw it in my bag. That's kind of what I like to use powder foundation for, because you would think it being a powder, it would be great for oily skin or it would be really dry, but I actually found that this did have somewhat of a satin look to the skin, especially once my oils came throughout the day. It was definitely not a drying foundation whatsoever. So this is more of like a little touch-up powder for me. I got the shade 1N14. I wouldn't say I'm really obsessed with this one. After trying it a few times, I just didn't feel like it was super long wearing on my skin, but I mean, again, it's nice to have in my bag for touch-up since it does have that nice color to it. And even though it doesn't last as well, or it starts kind of breaking down once my oils come through, it's a powder, so it's easy to throw on the face and touch up really easily. Next up, I bought the Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. I just did a video on this one. It should be my last video, so definitely check that one out. I had to buy this because it's been a while since Laura Mercier has come out with an actual foundation. All of their complexion launches have been tinted moisturizers. So I picked this one up in the shade 1 and 2 Vanilla, and I think it's a beautiful bottle, absolutely stunning. I did really like the formula of this one too. I felt like it was very lightweight on the skin. It's more of a serum finish, so it really blends in so flawlessly, more medium coverage, but I felt like it looked beautiful on my skin. I did use it with the Glow recipe in my video, and I didn't really love this combo together because it wasn't as long wearing. I got a little bit shiny after 6 hours. So I'm going to try this one with my Vanessa Blurring Skin Balm powder because that's just my go-to for controlling oils, and I want to see how it does with that. But I actually think this is going to be a really pretty one, and I can't wait to use it a bit more. I feel like blushes have been just crazy for spring and this month in general. There's been so many new launches, and I did pick up 2 of them. First being this One Size Cheek Clapper blush. I am a huge fan of the cheek clappers, especially the shade that I think it's called Very That. Such a good color, and they came out with a bright pink, so you know I had to buy this one. I don't know what it is, but I am just addicted to buying pink blushes. I have a problem. But this one is so pretty. This is in the shade Attention Seeker. I couldn't believe how crazy this was. It apparently sold out in like 2 days. I wasn't able to get it when it was first online, but I was able to get it when it launched in store, but there was only like 1 left. I don't know if I necessarily believe that this did sell out. You know how brands will say a product sold out just to like keep the hype going, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I just think that is nuts. I mean, I know TikTok was going crazy with this, so maybe it really did, but I mean, it is beautiful. This formulation is extremely pigmented. They're one of the most pigmented blushes on the market, and what's nice about this line is that they come with a cream, a powder, and like a fun little highlighter. I do like the cream and the powder formulas. I don't really use the highlighter so much. Let me do a little swatch here, but yeah, you have your bright pink cream blush. You'll definitely want to use a light hand with this because it's just so bright. And then you go in with the powder. You can do that on top. You can also wear these individually, but this is how they look individually. Putting the pink powder over the cream really intensifies that color. As you guys can see, it's extremely bright, so it's a little bit hard to work with if you are fair like myself. Definitely use a very light hand with this one because a little goes a long way. Let me swatch the highlighter for you. I'm not a huge fan of the highlight in here, but you could use this as just like a blush topper technically. So that's the shades. It's really pretty. I don't regret buying this. It's definitely something that stays on my skin all day if I want something very long wearing. You just have to be really careful with it. And then since I love my Vanessa Yummy Skin Balm Powder so much, I had to try her new blushes. So my store only had like 2 shades in stock. I know online has a few, but I went with the shade Rose and Brunch, and I have this one on now. I wanted to pick something a little bit different. This one offers a little bit of a richer color. It's not as quite bright pink as, let's say, the One Size. This is just a little bit more natural to me, but I still think it's very beautiful. So it's in kind of a similar packaging to the Balm Powder, and then it just twists open. I kind of wish it was a compact that just flips up. I feel like it's just easier, but I mean, this is a beautiful, again, very pigmented blush. It actually smells like the Balm Powder too. I noticed that right away, but it's a really nice texture. Again, this is like a blurring formula, so it's really flattering on the skin, and it looks very pigmented at first, but it blends out really easily, and then it dries down to almost a mattified finish, kind of like how the Balm Powder does. It's really nice. Really enjoy this formula a lot. I just love Vanessa complexion products a lot. I think she does such a good job, but yeah, really nice blush. Really happy with that purchase. I would consider picking up a couple more. I wish my store had more so I could swatch them, but if I find anything that looks really different in my collection, like maybe a peach one would be fun to get, I might consider picking that up. I've been looking at the House Labs blushes as well, but I think I'm gonna wait for the VIB sale for that one. My cat is meowing. I have a huge wish list already for the VIB sale. So even though I already have bought some things, I'm still saving a lot for that event to save the extra 20. And I will definitely have videos for you guys on that soon. So there's also been some new cream bronzers out, and I got this one from Milk Makeup. I've been trying all of them. Like, I really love the Tower 28 one that came out. I don't have that one in this haul because that one was sent over to me, but I've been loving that cream formula so much. But I figured I would try the new Milk Sculpt Sticks as well. If you guys remember, Milk Makeup used to have their cream bronzer stick in Baked, I think was the color, and it's a beautiful cream bronzer. So I'm really excited to see how these are. They look a little bit more cool tone too. I think they're supposed to be technically neutral tones, but there's been a lot of talk because the packaging is definitely the mini size. These are now their full sizes, and I mean, they definitely kept the same price as the bigger sizes, so it's kind of like, okay, like, if you usually switch to a small packaging, you should also keep the price the same. Like, I feel like the minis used to be $15 or $18 and now they're like 20 something. So I mean, it is a little bit controversial for sure that they did that, but I mean, I am glad it's in the smaller packaging because we really didn't need that much product. But the other one used to be humongous compared to this. Oh no, I just ripped my fingernail into this. Oh well. Okay, so I got toasted. Let me see if I could smooth this out. This is a really cool color. Look how pretty. If you're looking for something very cool tone, this looks really good. Blends really nicely. Like I said, I love their cream formula that they had before. But yeah, this is a great cool tone for us fair skin tones. I think this is gonna be beautiful. So still need to test that one out. I was gonna test it yesterday and it's so small that I couldn't find it anywhere, so I gave up and I used a different bronzer. Okay, next up I picked up a Hourglass lipstick. Hourglass came out with some new cream lipsticks, the Unlocked formula. I actually really enjoy a lot of Hourglass stuff. I just feel like they have really luxe makeup, and I got the shade Tide in their lipstick. I should have put this on today. Maybe I will show you because I love this color. It's beautiful. It's a perfect nude. All right, let's put this on. It kind of has a peachy neutral undertone. I personally really love this formula. I think it's shiny, creamy, pigmented. So I personally really like them and I think that they're worth it. Again, I have the shade Tide. Let's get into some perfumes. So I have been purchasing quite a few new perfumes lately. I've gotten a couple in PR, but I would say most of the ones I've purchased have been at Ulta. So the only ones that are in this video is of course the Kayali Pistachio Gelato. You guys know I did a whole video on this one, so you probably know my thoughts already, but you know, I don't dislike the scent at all. I actually quite enjoy it. Is it what I expected this to smell like? No, but I still think it's incredible and I absolutely love every second of this scent. Everyone calls it like soapy, but I'm just like, how do you describe a soapy fragrance? Because soap has many different scents. I don't know if they're just meaning that it's clean smelling. I don't know. I'm not really great with sometimes different notes of things. Like, I don't know what is classified as a soapy scent or a shampoo-y scent. I don't understand that because there's just, you know, there's so many scents of shampoos and soaps. So that's something that just kind of blows over my head. But I just describe things how I think they smell, and to me, I get a delicious, really kind of almost citrusy cotton candy and whipped cream scent out of this one, and then it dries down more pistachio. But I've seen people say they don't smell any cotton candy. I see people say that it smells like soap, powder. So everyone is interpreting this so different. It's crazy. Even Kayali did a video like asking people on the street what they think this smells like, and everyone had a different answer. It's crazy. So this is most likely one you're going to want to smell in stores. I will say, if your Sephora store had not carried Kayali fragrances before, definitely check again, because my store in Iowa recently got all the Kayali scents in, and I was like, wait a second, like, this has not been here before. I was shocked. They should be having this one on March 21st, but I personally love the scent. I don't think it's super intense though, as the name suggests, but it's really sweet. It's really still yummy to me. So really enjoying the Kayali. And then I also picked up this. I really want the full size of this, but I got this mini size because I had one of those little Sephora sampler coupons to use. So this is the Nest Madagascar Vanilla Perfume Oil. Been hearing so much about this one. If you guys know me, I'm a vanilla girly. Like anything vanilla, I probably own it. I have a best of vanillas video. I'm all about the vanillas. So this one also smells incredible. I love that this is a perfume oil, but it's in a little roller ball, so you can just roll a little bit on your like wrists, your hot spots, like your neck. This, I'm almost getting a coconutty vanilla out of this, which is weird because I know they have coconut scents from Nest, but I don't know why this is coming off coconutty to me. Okay, this does make sense. So on Sephora, it has the key notes as Madagascar vanilla bean, vanilla orchid, and coconut. So it does have coconut in here. That's interesting. Okay, so I actually bought this without smelling it before. I'm not big on coconut, but this is a fresh coconut, so it's not bad. It's not like super sweet tropical coconut, but it's definitely not as vanilla as I was expecting. But I'm gonna have to try this when I don't have the Kayali on and see how it goes. But I know if you guys buy the bigger bottle, you actually get a little dropper, so then you can use that like to moisturize like your elbows, knees, and stuff, and it should really be pretty strong on you. But yeah, that's so interesting that it smells really coconutty on me. And the last thing is actually my little birthday gift. As I mentioned, my birthday was in February. They had some pretty good gifts this year. I actually decided to go for the Way travel set. They did have this one in stores, and it comes with the Way leave-in conditioner, a pretty good size. I really like this stuff and it smells amazing, but it leaves my hair super soft, and even the hair smells so strong after. And then there's also a detox shampoo. I use this one like once a week to really cleanse the scalp, and also their body cleanser. So this is a nice little set. I have my cruise coming up. It's literally like a week away, so I think I'm gonna bring these as my travel set because these are all things I use. Like, I'm glad it didn't come with like their conditioner or anything because I don't really use that from them. And then it has a little perfume sample of their Melrose Place, so I thought that was a nice little birthday gift. So that is my Sephora haul. It wasn't huge. I haven't been going too crazy there because, yeah, like I said, I have been waiting for the VIB sale. I have quite a few perfumes on my wish list for that one, and a few new makeup things as well. I'm gonna let you guys go. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.